Okay, so I understand you have a few questions about the MIQ. The Minnesota Importance Questionnaire is most often used for career planning and assessment, job placement. Okay, this assessment it captures and measures the test taker's unique needs and values. It really helps to illustrate a person's type of career personality. Essentially, the MIQ explores the test taker's vocational abilities and then contrasts them with the requirements of various occupations, therefore forecasting their potential performance in that field. It assesses areas such as achievement, altruism, comfort, and safety. Different careers offer different rewards and challenges, as we know. The MIQ helps guide people towards careers which offer the best chance of the success and rewards that they seek. Ideally, one will have plenty of sleep the prior night and will have a recently eaten a meal and used the restroom. Although it's important to note this particular assessment, it's not required that you take it in one sitting. You can get up and use the restroom and come back if you absolutely need. It's got built-in validity and reliability measures, so it doesn't need to be taken in one sitting. This assessment, it's usually paper and pencil, and it's explicitly designed for people who can read at the fifth grade level and higher. Therefore, this is really, it's one of the most accessible career assessments available today. So that's good news. Uh, Again, it can take someone up to 30 minutes to take this test, so they should be prepared to sit down for a little bit. Many formal research studies have looked at this and concluded the reliability and validity of the MIQ time and time again. They've confirmed it. In particular, the APA recognizes this assessment that it shows consistently shows uh, that it measures exactly what it claims to measure. So that's great news. That means that adults who take this test 5 years from now, this assessment, that they're going to get similar results to what they get when they take this assessment today. Interestingly, decades and centuries ago, as you know, many careers were viewed as more reserved for women only or for men only. So, women careers, maybe like nursing or secretarial work, was looked at as women only, and certain jobs were looked at as men only, like construction trades or even physicians and lawyers. But today, that's not the case, as you know. The MIQ is considered gender neutral, and that's particularly important and relevant in today's world as men and women can be literally anything they want to be. So that's very important that that's built into this assessment. So, for example, Elizabeth, what kind of job might you be interested in? Princess Ninja Scientist. Did I hear you right? Okay. Well, you know, a princess ninja scientist, that's an important job. And we need to find out what kind of maybe things like paperwork or how much math is involved in princess ninja scientisting, right? And that's what this assessment helps us do. So the MIQ, it's particularly useful for people who have some career paths in mind already, like you just explained that you do. And if you want to explore these options a little deeper based on your personality traits and natural interests. This assessment is particularly valuable for, say, students who are about to enter college before they choose a pathway and invest all that money and time into Princess Ninja Scientist College. They want to make sure that this is really a direction that's going to lead them towards where they find success and reward and happiness. So it's also really useful for like large corporations when they are considering employees for certain job promotions or transfers, that they want to make sure people are going to be happy where they're going. They want their employees happy, of course, and happy employees are good for the company. It can also be helpful for human services departments in their hiring process. But I want to note, as useful as it is, it's also important to remember this is still just a guide, that it is not appropriate to use to use this assessment by itself to make big career or educational decisions, but rather it's a very useful tool among many to guide us in life when we consider career opportunities. Okay, does that make sense?